Episode 4, The Beginning of a New Life. And so, just as the changes were taking place inside me, I noticed changes from my partner. We began talking to each other, we listened to each other, we were nice to each other, and we started communicating with each other with respect and kindness and love. We did have disagreements, but this time around, we would walk away and discuss our issues when we had calmed down. This really helped us both, whereas previously we would have had those heated arguments then and there, which always ended up as a battlefield. Before I move on to our home life, I want to share the changes that took place with my children. Of course, without us realizing it in the alcoholic days, my children were going through this trauma in their own way. We were so concentrated on our battles that we lost sight of their experiences. I can remember that when we used to have our fighting sessions, my children used to disappear to their rooms. My concentration was always trying as hard as I could to maintain harmony at home. But when I saw my partner coming home having consumed alcohol, then I too ranted and raved and got beaten to it. Our house used to be a battlefield. And in this way, I was hard on my children, and often I took out my anger on them. Thank God, when I entered Al Anon, we introduced our children to the Alateen group. They had a very special sponsor, assisting them in their recovery process. He played a very pivotal role in this process. We, as affected parents, cannot help in this process, but this very special and important sponsor has most definitely played a pivotal role and life-changing process in their lives. I am truly grateful to him and I thank him. This wonderful person is in his heavenly abode right now. All three of our children took to the meetings, met other children who had the same effects. They opened up and started sharing their experiences, not only in their meetings, but also in rallies and conventions. In attending their own meetings, life for them also became bearable. And in learning this program, it has assisted them in realizing the effect of alcohol and understanding mom and dad at home. They have used this program in their schoolwork as well as assisting the likes of other children in need. And so the home life became bearable and we moved into this year by year. Warmth and love started flowing through amongst all five of us. Our house became a home. Where there was once anger and hatred, it became a house filled with warmth and love. Where there was once a wall between my partner and myself, that wall was broken. Where when we became total strangers and where at times I hated this man so much, kindness, warmth and love started flowing. We started doing things together. Each one of us were following what we were taught at our own meetings. We were told that at home we needed to concentrate on ourselves together and we needed to pull ourselves together. We all shared responsibilities at home, and over the weekends, if we were not attending meetings, then we would be playing board games, watching TV together, or hired movies and watched it in togetherness. This became a habit, and we looked forward to weekends, whereas previously I hated weekends. We started attending rallies and conventions, and we shared our experiences at these sessions, giving hope and encouragement to others, and more especially to newcomers. By attending these rallies and conventions, We got to visit various provinces in South Africa and made that as part of our holidays. Again, first time ever, we enjoyed this alcohol-free. We grew in togetherness with love, laughter, and fun. Our lives had changed, and most importantly, my life had changed. The peace that I yearned for was coming forth now. My house, which was a battlefield, it had become a home with love, warmth, respect, laughter, and peace in it. Financial burdens became a thing of the past. With believing in God in the correct way, our many problems became workable solutions. We opened up our doors to the likes of many newcomers and showed them the way to peace, love, and happiness. The fellowship program became a part of our lives, and we started using this not only for the alcoholism and recovery process, but in every aspect of our lives. In any problem that came forth, we would apply the steps as guidance, the most important one being to let go and hand our will completely over to God. Personally, for me, up to now, I found that this has built up my soul and my inner self. I'm leaving you with this saying. I looked at myself in the mirror, and what did I see but a little old lady peering back at me, with bags and sags and wrinkles and wispy hair, and I asked my reflection, how did you get there? You once was straight and vigorous, and now you are stooped and weak, when I tried so hard at keeping you from becoming an antique. The reflection's eyes twinkled and she replied, you are looking at the gift wrap and not the jewel inside. A living gem, precious of imaginary worth. You are unique, true, and real, and only you on earth. The years that spoil your gift wrap and other things more cruel should purify and strengthen up that jewel. So focus your intention on the inside, not out. Be kinder, wiser, more content, and more devout. Then, when your gift wrap strips away, your jewel will be set free to radiate God's glory throughout eternity. God bless you till my next episode.